So what's up YouTube, Cunningham Cichlids back with another video. In this video we're just going to do an update on the tank and pulled out the background and put a new Universal Rocks tree trunk background in. Alright, so we're in my office upstairs where this tank is that I switched the backgrounds out. And so give you a little update on it. So right here's the tank. We do have some driftwood in it now. There's a piece there and we have another piece of driftwood over here. We have some koi angels in there. I do have a couple pair. You'll see down when I do my fish room updates downstairs. I have a couple pairs of kois, so they're off this group. We have some what's supposed to be blue panoi. I don't believe they are. That's what they were sold to me from a buddy of mine who got them in a fish store. So if anybody knows what kind of angels these are, please drop something in the comments. I'd really like to know. They haven't paired off or nothing yet, but I'd like to know what they are. There's the koi, a little close up there. We do have some Bosemani rainbows in this tank as well. Mostly males and looks like maybe one female out of the Bosemanis. We also have some Venezuelan cory cats. You can see down here. These guys are pretty cool. We're hoping to breed some cories down the road. I do have one stir-by cory in here that needs to get moved out. So I did have a couple stir-bys in here and I pulled two out before I put the Venezuela in, and I actually missed one, so there's actually three stir-bys that are in here. So I'll take one out, take the other one out, and put them in the tank across the way here. So a little close up with the koi. These guys are pretty cool. First time I kept angelfish, really excited with these guys. My pair did spawn downstairs once, but unfortunately I waited too long and they ate the eggs, so to wait for them to spawn again. Also in here, we also have some L201, some big spot plecos, hence the driftwood, and there's one hiding down there with the driftwood underneath there, hanging out. So this is a different tank for me. Normally I've kept African cichlids for about 20 years, and now I'm into, have some different South American cichlids here with the angelfish and some cory cats, and then obviously the Bosemani rainbows. It's a little bit different tank setup. And actually a couple of fancy plecos. I'm not big on keeping fancy plecos, but I do have a couple in this tank because they go well together. So I'll pan out here so you guys can see it. So all in all, it's a really nice tank setup. Really enjoy it. The diversity with that the angelfish give, along with the cory cats and the rainbows. The rainbows eventually probably will have to be moved. I don't know. They're still young, but we'll see if I take them out or leave them in here. I heard they can be somewhat too aggressive feeders, more aggressive feeders than the angelfish. So I've yet to really witness that at their small size yet. The angelfish are quite larger than the rainbows, but we'll see. So I did have to modify the background a little bit, as you've seen in my other video, to get this title, CCAM title 110, which I have two of them running on this tank. So I did have to modify a little bit that stump there to get it to fit, but all in all, no big deal. It was working out well. So I'll just do a little bit close-ups view of the tank. So should have probably cleaned the glass, but that's all right. Just like the 100 I got downstairs, I should clean the glass, but that takes time. So, although if you're gonna clean your glass, get the Fritz glass cleaner. There's nothing like it. That's some really good cleaner, and you don't have to worry about the chemicals getting in your water or anything because it's all natural. It doesn't hurt your fish at all. So on the corner here, yeah, these guys are all hiding around the corner. We'll drop some food in for these guys. All right, we'll drop some food in. Here's what we've been feeding them: some Sierra treat mix, just a flake food. So if I can get my finger out of the jar, we're getting a little low on it. I have to get some more. There we go. You can see the angelfish will go up and grab it, and all the rainbow fish will. I'll throw a little bit more in there for them. There we go. And get the other angelfish across to eat. So I am diversifying a little bit, as you can tell. I do have a couple Central American tanks downstairs that I'm working with now that I will come back and show you those later. All the Corys love to school. They're great to keep in a group of like 8 or 10. If you're going to keep them, that's around what size I would recommend, to keep them in groups of 8 or 10. So with that, just figured I'd do an update on this tank. So thanks for watching. If you like my channel, please like, share, subscribe.